Happy Tuesday. I hope you all have on your favorite sports jerseys. I think I can see them. Let's go, Mets. I'm so excited to be doing math with you guys today. Let's warm up our brains with a little bit of mental math, okay? You ready? What is 2 plus 3? You got it. 5. What is 8 plus 1? 9. You're right. What is, easy peasy, what's 1 plus 3? 4. What is 3 plus 4? 7. All right, let's crank it up a notch here. What's 6 plus 2? 8. Let's try a doubles fact. What's 3 plus 3? 6. Okay, last one. What is 7 plus 3? 10. Ready for the challenge? If 7 plus 3 is 10, what's one more? 7 plus 3 is 10. I'd have a full 10 frame, and one more would make it 11. That's the same thing as saying 7 plus 4, right? That's just one more. I'm adding one more. All right, guys, so today in math, we're doing the same thing that we did on Friday and that you guys did yesterday at home with Mom and Dad. We are doing addition facts, and we're taking those addends. If you guys remember, the addends are the parts in a sentence, right, and the parts of a math sentence that are getting added together. There are addends. Here's our Gus the plus, our equal sign, and the answer is the sum. So what we're practicing on doing is taking our 2 addends and breaking it into 3. That way we can make 10, because we know how to add with 10, right? Because 10 ends in a 0, right? And anything plus a 0 is a no-brainer. So let's try this one. 9 plus 2. I bet you guys already know this, so thank you for being patient and watching me, because as they get a little harder, it does get a little tricky. So I have 9 reds, and I'm going to do 2 yellow. Well, I'm going to decompose this 2 into 2 more addends. 9 plus 1 plus 1, right? 1 plus 1 equals 2. I know that, right, with my fast facts. 9 plus 1 gives me 10. So now I can make this back into a 2 addend number sentence. 10 plus 1, no brainer, because there's a 0, right? 10 plus 1, 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 is my sum. Whew! Now I know that may seem like a lot of work to do 9 plus 2, which you might know in your head, but as our numbers get bigger and higher, this strategy is going to help us, because any number ending in 0, this is going to work for, because 0 plus anything is always a no-brainer. And the reason, even though this is 10 plus 1, it's still a no-brainer because this is in our ones place, right? If I write it up and down, you see it a little better. And we know that if it's written horizontally or if it's written vertically, it doesn't change, right? The numbers are still the same. It's just changing how it looks. If these are my ones place, that's the only part that's changing. That's the no-brainer. The 1 stays the same. 11. 10 plus 1, no-brainer. Well, let's keep trying to make 10 by breaking up our addends, by decomposing our addends. Okay. Let's see. Let's try. Whoa, I got a hard one for you guys. Ready? 7 plus 5. Those are our two addends. We do not know what the sum is. Let's use our 10 frames and our counters to help find out. I'm going to do 7 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 5 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I know in my brain that 7 plus 3 equals 10. So I'm going to keep 7 the same. What two numbers can I decompose 5 to make this a 3-addend equation? Well, I'm not sure. So let me do it with my counters. 1, 2, 3. So one of the addends is 3. I wanted 3 because I already know that 7 plus 3 is 10. I didn't just decompose 5 into any numbers, right? I use this to help me make 10. If you don't know how to decompose it, that's okay. That's why we're practicing. That's why we're learning. Take the 5, right, and say, well, let me fill my 10 frame. What do I know? I know if I put 3 here, this leaves me with my other addend. Well, 7 plus 3 plus 2. Well, what's 10 plus 2 more? You're right. It's 12. And 7 plus 3 plus 2 is the same as saying 10 plus 2 equals 12. So I know it seems like a lot of work to go from a 2-digit 2-addend math sentence to a 3-addend math sentence, to go back to a 2-addend math sentence, but it helps our brains find the numbers that are easier to put together, right? It's a lot easier for me to put 7 plus 3 and then just know 2 more gives me 12 than 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It takes a little bit of practice, but that's what first graders do. You practice and you rock it. Okay, let's do one more before we take out our books. Okay. Let's try. Want a hard one, guys? I think you can handle it. Ready? 9 plus 5. 9. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 5 are my addends. 5. I don't know what my sum is, but I do know that 9 plus what equals 10? Absolutely, that 9 plus 1 equals 10. And that's what I want, because if I'm adding to 10, it's easy peasy. So what can I break 5 into? 1 and 4. You got it. So now my math sentence became 9 plus 1 plus 4. And I can answer that because 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 4 more equals 14. You guys are rocking this. I hope you give yourselves a pat on the back, because this is a lot of work, but I know you can do it. Okay. If you didn't already, take out your math book, and I'll do the first few problems with you, okay? All right. In your math book on page 297, there is a problem about my friend Jen. And guess what? Jen has 9 beads. We just did one with 9, didn't we? Jen has 9 beads. She buys 5 more beads. Guys, we know how to do this one. How many beads does Jen have now? Well, I bet you know exactly what to do. 9 stays the same because I know how to quickly make 9, how to make 10 from 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that 9 plus 1 equals 10. Yes! 9 plus 1 gives me 10. So I'm going to decompose that 5 into 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know that 10 plus 4 equals 14. Absolutely. Guys, that is wonderful. Let me ask you guys a question. Is it any different if I have it as 9 plus 5 or 10 plus 4? Did my counters change at all? No, they didn't. Hi, Thomas. You want to say hi? Say hi, guys. Hi. No, it didn't change at all. My counters just moved, but I didn't add any, and I didn't take any away. So that number 14 stays the same, right? 9 plus 5.
Well, I'm hungry.
Okay. Equals 14 is not any different from saying 9 plus 1 plus 4 equals 14. All right, Daddy will come get it. All right, go ahead. Right? Those are the same. 9 plus 1 plus 4 equals 14. It's the same as saying 9 plus 5 equals 14. It's just a different way of saying it. It's taking this 2 addend math equation and making it into a 3. That way we can group and know easy peasy that 9 plus 1 equals 10. Okay. This time you guys need your pencils. We're doing number 1. Oh no, my 10 frame here. Okay, number 1. Let's look. There are 8, what color is that? There are 8 purple counters in that 10 frame. And there are 5 green counters on the side. They have them like this. That's how I'll do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So my math sentence is 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I don't know what the sum is. But if I went like this, I could easily know that I make 10 and 3 more. 8 plus 5 must equal, you got it, 13. So this time what I'm going to ask you to do, because your counters don't move on your book, is you're going to cross them out, right? Cross them out and draw new ones in so that you can see what you moved and what's left over. So you don't need to write the full 3-digit, but I want you to practice how to move those counters over, okay? So we're making 10 still. 8 plus 2, right? That's why I crossed them out because I moved them over, is giving me 10. Well, 10 plus 3 equals 13, right? I just changed the counters around a little bit. The sum is still the same, and that's what we want. We're practicing on getting that sum, and there's different ways to get that sum. Okay, that one was easy peasy. I know that they gave you the lines to trace there, so that wasn't a challenge for you guys. Let's try the next one. All right, number 2. I see 7 purple counters plus this, plus 6 green counters. So my math sentence is going to be 7 plus 6. Yikes, guys, that is a big number sentence. I don't know I can do that in my head. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move them over. 1, 2, 3. You guys cross them out. 1, 2, 3. Right? Well, I know that 7 plus 3 gave me 10. And what am I left with? 1, 2, 3 more. Well, 10 plus 3 equals 13. Easy peasy. It seems like a lot of work, but once you get the hang of it, it goes really quick. Okay, let's do number 3. Lots of blues and red counters on that one. But we're ready for the challenge, right, guys? Okay, number 3. I see 6 blue counters. Oh, I'm not sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo, last one. 8. So my math sentence or my math equation is 6 plus 8. Those are my 2 addends. I do not know what my sum is. That's really big, and I don't know how to do that, guys. All right, so I'm starting off with 6. I'm going to move over. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I know that 6 plus 4 gives me 10. So I'm moving my 6 down here. I'm going to break 8 apart into 4, because that gives me 10, plus, what's left? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's that going to equal? 14. Because 10 plus 4 equals 14. I know it may have seemed, sorry guys, I forgot to cross them out. I know it may have seemed easier to just see the 6 and then just count, but I want you to be able to practice so that you can eventually do some mental math, right? Instead of saying 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, instead of counting and using that way, you can know in your brain, well, I know 8 is a double. 4 plus 4 equals 8. And that's easy because I know 6 plus 4 equals 10. So boom, it must equal 14. You guys are so smart, and I know you can handle anything. All right, let's do number 4, and then I know you can do the rest all by yourselves. Okay, number 4 is showing us 4 blue counters. And there's a lot of red counters there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so in this number sentence that they drew out for us here, notice they flipped where our sentence goes. But we know that this equal sign, all it means is that this is the same as this, right? Remember our chomping alligator? That tells us that the number on this side is less than the number facing the big wide open. That's the greater number. And if it's facing this way, it just tells us about the 2 different sides, that these are the same. So we're still looking for our sum, but this time our sum is over here. So here are our 2 addends. Our 2 addends this time are 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 plus 9. Wow. Well, I know 4 plus what equals 10? Let's count and find out. Remember, you guys are crossing them out too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took away 6 and put them in my 10 frame, so I crossed out 6. And I have 3 left over. But I know 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I'm decomposing this number 9 into 4 plus 6 because I know 4 plus 6 equals 10. And what's left of 9 is 1, 2, 3. Well, 4 plus 6 equals 10. And 10 plus 3 equals what? 13. Absolutely. So the sum to our problem is 13. Guys, don't get tricked. Sometimes the book likes to trick you by switching it up and trying to give you a challenge, but Miss Egan will never let you get tricked, okay? I know how smart you are. Kiss those brains of yours and take on the challenge of doing the next problems all by yourself. You guys rocked it. Bunch of leader of the packs.